Today I'm going to show you a special cable cross that I used in my spring frost blanket and wrap design. This cable cross involves 6 stitches, and the way it works is that 2 stitches cross over 4 other stitches, and the center of the cable remains in purl stitch. So basically the rib from one side crosses over the front, and the rib from the other side crosses behind the central purl stitches. So it's slightly involved, but it's once you get kind of used to it, it's really easy to do. And I'm going to show you both the left crosses and then the right crosses. So we'll start with the left first. I've got a little piece of knitting here in a larger yarn. This is our Targhee Tangle worsted, and I prefer to do this crossover with a cable needle. So I've got my cable needle handy, where normally with simple crosses, I don't use it. So let me work over to the place where I'm going to do the cross. Now I'm at the start of the cross here, and I'll be crossing these 2 stitches all the way to the left side and these 2 stitches all the way to the right side, but from behind the central purl stitches. So those 2 stitches actually stay in place. So first I'm going to put the 2 stitch rib plus the central purl stitches on my cable needle. And I'm crossing left, so I'm going to pull them to the front and park them for a minute. Then knit 2 stitches from my left needle. And you can see those stitches are being knit behind the ones on the front needle. Then I'm going to take my cable needle and place the 2 purl stitches back on the left needle and park these 2 stitches again. I'm going to purl those central 2 stitches. So really they're staying right in place. And then I'm going to knit the final 2 rib stitches. And now that's what the cable cross looks like when it's complete. And of course it looks very tight because it's just been worked, but when you work back across the row, it will relax a little bit. Let's do that one again. I'm going to work over. Okay, let's do this again. So I place 4 stitches on the cable needle, hold in front. You can park it by sticking the needle through the fabric. Knit the farthest 2 stitches onto the right needle. Place the center, the 2 purl stitches on the left needle. Oops. And keep the right hand stitches in front. Now purl the center stitches. And then finally knit the last 2 stitches. So that's the left, that's a left cable cross with a purl background. We'll do this one more time. Okay. So 4 stitches from the left needle to the cable needle. Hold in the front and park it. knit 2 stitches from the left needle. So stitches 5 and 6 now become stitches 1 and 2. Then place the 2 center purl stitches on the left needle. So stitches 3 and 4 remain the same. And then stitches 1 and 2, which are on the cable needle still, they will become stitches 5 and 6 of the maneuver. Okay, so now I have 3 examples of a 2/4 left cross with purl background. And then you can see in the finished piece, it's a nice, it has a nice textured lift to it because the 2 stitches have been crossed over with the purl background maintained. So it lifts up the center just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to cross in the other direction. So we'll do right crosses next. Now we're going to do the same maneuver, the 2/4 cross, but this time in the right direction. So we'll be crossing stitches 5 and 6 over stitches 1 through 4 so that they can trade places. And again, the first 2 stitches, stitches 1 and 2, will be going behind the purl stitches in the center, and the stitches 5 and 6 will be crossing in front of those stitches, where the purl stitches remain in the same place. All right. I'll work over to that area for the first cross. And there are certainly probably other ways that you can achieve this maneuver. This just seems like the simplest way to me. Now, so first, we're going to be bringing these stitches over the front, but we have to deal with these stitches first. So we're going to put those 4 stitches on the cable needle, and this time we're going to park them in the back so that stitches 5 and 6 can be worked and cross over the front. So I'm crossing those over. So stitches 5 and 6 become 1 and 2, and then stitches 3 and 4, which are here, they're the 2 purl stitches, they'll go on the left hand needle, and these other 2 stitches will remain in back. I'm going to purl those 2 middle stitches from the left needle, and then I can knit the last 2 knit stitches from the cable needle. So now the cross is complete, and that's what it looks like. It's a right cross where stitches 5 and 6 come to the front. So let's do that again. I'll work over to the next crossing place. Okay, and these are my 6 stitches that I'm going to be working with. I'm going to put 4 of them, the first 4 on the cable needle, and hold them back. Then I'm going to bring my right needle to the front of the work and knit stitches 5 and 6 so that they wrap across the front. Then from the cable needle, I'll put stitches 3 and 4 on the left needle, bring the yarn forward and purl them onto the right needle. So now we have 5 and 6 are here, 3 and 4 stay in the middle where they were, and now 1 and 2 will go to the far side behind the work. So they become now 5 and 6. Okay, I'm gonna do one last one. And you can always replay this over and over if you want more. More demonstration. All right. The first 4 stitches of the maneuver of these 6 go onto the cable needle and are, excuse me, parked in the back. Then I'm going to knit stitches 5 and 6 onto the right needle so that they become stitch 1 and stitch 2. Then from the cable needle, the 2 purl stitches go back on the left needle and the remaining stitches remain in back. I'm going to purl stitches 3 and 4. And then from the cable needle, I'm going to knit what was previously stitch 1 and stitch 2, now 5 and 6. There we go. 3 left crosses that are 2/4 with a purl background.